Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, Leo Venus, Leo Mars, and Leo Collective, and all the cross-watchers interested to know what's up with Leo in May 2025. This is a predictive reading for May 2025, and I'm gonna use now Sphinx Gate Tarot Spread related to Never-Ending Story. This is interesting tarot spread. I have linked the original maker. Is called Quantum James. He has made this or designed this spread if you want to read what he says, but it is 3 gates from this never-ending story, and there is also light and shadow cards that are giving guidance. So I start immediately doing this. You anyway have a throat chakra energy, which means that now in May you should communicate. You should not fall to be a silent child. What is this throat chakra archetype? Negative archetype. So communicate, speak up. And you got this deck for it as well. We are today having the Sphinx style. We have this oracle, Anubis oracle, and you already got this card. Cosmic influences, number 3. So Maat, Tot, and Kepera. Powerful stuff. Maybe they give you also some kind of guidance in the end. Now we start with this Sphinx Gate, and I'm burning you a throat chakra candle even. I don't know if it's going to influence my reading. We are doing this reading in the new moon in Taurus. I always do this kind of predictive readings in new moon. And then I do a checkup reading during a full moon. And I call them extensive reading because I put them eventually in the membership. But usually I let you see them also some days for free. So there's like 2 readings in a month. Now it's a whole month with this Sphinx Gate. Let's go. So I'm going to now channel you. Leo. This first gate is the Sphinx Gate of self-worth. What do I really think of myself? What is it? And then maybe before go any further, I'm gonna put those advice cards. I mean like a guidance. It's like almost like a guardian angel, this Falcor, Luck Dragon. There's 2 cards for it, okay? Maybe you need to know this. And then there is that Keymorg, the darkness, the shadow self. That if the reading goes very well, we can always kind of be a bit grounded with this dark truth. Okay. There is a lot of power in shadows. I'm always advocate of that. Nothing about spell work or anything. I'm just saying like you can get, oh my god, this card is coming. It wanted to be visible immediately. Like even we are not on the mirror gate. It just flied here. We didn't even open it. We were not supposed to open it. Looks like the Sagittarius card is here. The Minor's Fool card. Wanted to see who you really are immediately before any other gates. We are already having shortcut to this, so let's keep it open. So this is the card position, mirror gate. Who am I really? So you are this fire starter. You are. And indeed, your fire sign. So that is your power, the fire power. Amazing. Even a crystal on that stick. Okay, but this was not supposed to be turned yet, but there we go. Maybe Leos want to immediately show I'm here. I'm this fire starter. How is called that? Like this. Okay, this is now the gate. This the next thing is the Southern Oracle. Things comes very fast now. So this is the secret you need to know to complete your quest. And here is then what you need to do with that knowledge now. Okay, Wearing Red Bird is here. Yes, cheering for Leos. But this card, the mirror gate just like shooted out of my deck. So looks like Leo want to be seen immediately as this kind of fire starter. But now we go in order. Sphinx Gate, self-worth, what do I really think of myself? Okay. It was a more negative one. Maybe that's the reason why the positive had to come, to just start reading with a positive note. While here is some negative dreams, maybe scary dreams even, because this is This would be the positive dreaming. Even somebody can be dreaming away a little bit too much. But this is now kind of fearful. Very scary dreams. High expectation, maybe. Let's read. So this is what do I think of myself. So there is a little bit fears here. 7 of Cups. But cool, wearing red bed, you are sticking around. I still do this to Leo and Virgo for tonight. Then I have done enough. So this is the negative 7 of Cups. Illusions and ephemeral dreams, useless trinkets and vessel filled only with venal distractions. This is what you might get. You might give in to the temptation to have it all and take even what is not yours. Lurking secret small betrayals and inner defeats can be healed only by recognizing your bad choices. This is a confrontational point now. What are those bad choices? Choices we make us. How is this saying? Choices you make you. So maybe you have a little bit like a self-beating mode. But good thing is when you go finally to the mirror and you look really who you are, the magic mirror shows that you are actually the fire starter. So positive thing about the fire is in the healing way that it burns the shit away. So maybe I know myself, if I had ever have anxiety or any kind of fears, the fears are worst in the darkest hour, in the dark night of the soul, when there is no light, when it's dark, then it gets to you. So remember that your power is the light. So don't let all the lights go off. And the best light is inside of you, dear Leo. So little encouragement here. Let's read about this fire starter now. That's a positive thing. That's what you are. The spirit sees you. Let's stay positive here. So, how was this lyrics from the 90s? The fire starter, the fire starter. What was the lyrics about? But yeah, the freaking fire starter. Okay. Prodigy. Spontaneity and simplicity are your companions, as are enthusiasm and lightheartedness. Probably it is not necessary now to make calculations or think too much. Better to rely on hunches and instincts, but beware of excessive impulsiveness that could give your actions too much force. And that's what happened with this card. This card jumps from my desk before it was even its turn. So maybe, Leo, the whole lesson here is already you have to be patient and you have to think less of this kind of negative ways. Yes, focus on this light in your life. The power you got. You got the power. But I think there came so much negative thing that we need the Falcor. What is the Falcor in your life? Okay. So this is letting go. This is usually like a almost like a it's like a spiritual journey in my deck. You need like a lone walking away of things. But this is then 8 of Wands, 8 energy, beautiful that these two came, 8. So it is a lion portal. So remember, Leo, that the lion gate portal energy is when your birthday is, and that is amazing magical portal. And here this is 8 of Wands, things are just happening. You are crossing the whatever fence there is, that you are like sitting on the fence kind of here, not sure what happens. You are just crossing it like a winner, and here you are going. Whatever it takes, maybe it's a little bit alone path sometime, but you are on your path. Yeah, very, very twisted fire starter project. Yes, that was the lyric. I'm not English speaking, so I'm like just having the music in my head. But Yes, twisted fire starter. That's what you are now in May. So remember, Leo, I have one here, one Leo who is always a bit like nervous about the coming exams. And I think if you have this positive mindset present, if you are here later here in this reading, that you're twisted fire starter and you've got the power. This might be the worries about exams also for some people. But this 8-8 portal, amazing thing. Maybe we read a bit like this. This is totally Leo season. And the Falcor is this luck dragon, reminding how powerful is that you are born in this sun season, this burning sun that is all powerful, royal kind of energy. So remember that is when you are born, that give you strength to carry on and believe in yourself. There is sun in both sky here also. 8-8. Leo. Yes, somebody's already asking feelings toward Pankai. You have to state clearly that you are Leo, and next reading if you are Virgo, and I'm gonna give a free reading, yes, if you are the star signs I'm reading currently. So this is now the luck dragon, the positive message that could support your quest. Your greatness may be measured by the strength with which you know how to walk away from the accumulations of the past. Everything we have is temporary, especially material resources. So why cling to them? You need space, solitude, and freedom to make wise emotional choices. And the other guidance with the 8 of Wands. And I'm looking this luck dragon now because this is a little bit gloomy energy here. To get a little bit power back. To remember who you are. All areas of life that require direct action will be favored. Do not be frightened by the swift wind that pushes you into the future. It is a benevolent and positive power that can be exploited to the fullest. You will probably have to make choices and actions that inconvenience others. So you have to understand what you want. Sometimes you have to cross some boundaries. It's really interesting. This reading started that this was crossing like interesting, like a jumping over this, and that could be the message here. Even like this card even wanted to jump over this immediately. Let's start from here. Let's not look here, but I look here because I look every card, and there we have those fears. But jump over whatever are those obstacles. You got this power, firepower. Okay, we look also the negative shadow self now to get over with it, because it was already a bit here. Okay, Knight of Cups. So the romantic knight, that can cause you issues, being this kind of poet and a romantic lovey-dovey. Yes, maybe you're very attractive, and that indeed causes sometimes some things, because, yeah, maybe there is more love interests. I don't know what's going on. But you are too busy with this kind of romantic clouds. Cups. Parties. Okay, let's see. Maybe the party thing is the thing. Not too much party. That's your shadow self. So this is the Keymore card, that you should balance this and this. The cup of life is in your hands. Use it for the benefit of others and to grow in heart and soul. Be solid, firm, courageous, and steadfast in your purpose to carry your cup full of light to heal the world. Give and receive message of love. So this is anyway the... in this case it will look like some Jeanne d'Arc even. It's almost like a female here. Maybe it's a guy. But it could be something about that shadow self that you are really just romanticizing things. This is a blind spot. The romance cup energy was here also turning a little bit bad. So be aware of those emotions, that they could trick you a little bit. Now we go to see the Southern Oracle, the secret you need to know to complete your quest. You have to liberate yourself from stagnant beliefs. This prisoner had left the room. It's not here captured and suffering. No, it's escaping. So this is a very positive Eight of Swords. So that is a secret. You need to kind of, you are like your worst enemy yourself, because your thoughts can indeed make you a prisoner. The 8 is repeating. The 8 corner is here. This could be an angel number even. This is all in the same corner. In field consciousness, everything that lands in the same, it's like connected. So this 888 is angel number for sure. You should check that. That's totally Leo. But now this is the secret to complete your quest. The moment calls for you to remove yourself from the bad situation in which you are caught. Do not rely on help from others. No one else can loosen the ties with the past that limit you. It is time to make your escape. Breaking of friendships and other relationships is likely. Do not suffer them, just let them go. This can talk about indeed like a vicious circle. Sometimes you end up in some vicious circle and instead like you become like the 5 people around you. So like be very conscious about what kind of ideas and beliefs are around you. They influence very much you. So this feeling to get free. Here is also letting go, going a bit further, having this momentum. Varingraf say, you passed the first oracle, he who is poor of heart. Yeah, that is the first, the first oracle. It is, it is like interesting. And then we have what you have to do. So in the story, indeed, this was like a revelation that was it like in this Southern Oracle, this was when he has to find the new name for the childlike empress. And then it's like the child outside of fantasy can do it. But there is like, in your case, is this freedom from limiting beliefs. We are now having what you need to do with the knowledge now. Okay, 9 of Cups. So we are back in the cup energy, back in the romance. So, but this is wish fulfillment. So it is, I think the emotionally feeling like a happiness and a positive emotion is good for you. So you have to be like almost like celebrating everything you are, but interesting, the cup is in this corner. Are you gonna marry somebody? I'm talking to Prasant because I know like he will look this, but this is wish fulfillment. So maybe the wish fulfillment indeed is get out of this kind of hard situation that in his case, for example, he was studying heavily in his room, and now finally the exam is coming, so he's getting away from that situation, and then indeed he can more even focus on any kind of other things too, like relationship. But the 9 of Cups is usually wish fulfillment. Health, love, and work will have an expected and deserved peak of completeness. Wealth from every point of view is coming and requires that you know how to recognize it with maturity and serene acceptance. Many people do not know how to receive and therefore hardly know how to give. You have achieved so much, so share with enthusiasm. Okay, so the action plan is sharing is caring. You have to share your gift to the world, and you have to, this is beautiful, of course, like Mother's Day is coming now in May. This is my May predictive reading. Some of the Leos are mother. So just be willing to receive all the flowers or all the gifts that you deserve. This could be even some housewife is escaping to be abundant and free who she really is. But maybe it's time to even remember your mother if this is a male one. Like this is beautiful, and you have wish fulfillment that things will work out. That's also a very positive message. When you are, your beliefs are like capturing you. You have to flip those beliefs, and you're kind of doing it here, it looks like, and then you are getting all kind of abundance in your life. You have to believe in yourself again. But this interesting that the dark side is that romanticism. There is that thing. It's the same corner. Maybe you get a little bit rose-colored glass of something, and you're kind of like a little bit like it influences you a lot. Who you are with, even a close romantic relationship, and that could be like pay attention. Who you give yourself to, who you let you influence. This is very positive card. There is like a love of your life here. Woman wanted to get married. So then we have here, let's verify a little bit. We have a cosmic influences even here, very big stuff. We have, I'm gonna verify this fire starter, the twisted fire starter. What is this? Okay, they come two. Okay, feeling a little bit poor. There is 5 of Pentacles, and then this is heavy work. Wait. Yes, 10 of Wands. So completing a task. It could be in this present case. He has been studying many months. This is being completed. You are going to complete this. And yeah, sometimes you have to invest a lot. But the message was here like giving. You should not be clingy with things like, oh, I don't got enough. So celebrate your abundance, whatever abundance you got. This is also momentum. Use the momentum. Okay. This is complete task. So whatever Leo is there, exams or whatever it is, you are arriving to the finish line. While this card is of course a new adventures even. This is a wand, and this is one wand in a hand. It's almost like, yeah, going the extra mile. Then light in this situation. We're soon gonna see the archetype. I'm smart. So indeed, if you have worries that you don't manage the exam or something, Spirit wanna say that you are smart. No worries, you're smart. You are smart. Have that kind of affirmation now. And the purpose card is a nice thing here. Purpose. Light and love. This is going to this love territory. In this love is a superpower, is a big magnetic field. Maybe indeed you need this kind of Leo heart to even complete the task, like loving what you do. It gives you extra like energy. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light and love to this world. It's very beautiful. Light bringer. Cosmic influences even, and the light is here. Wow, amazing. Now we see the archetype, what is activated now in the hero's quest where you are. Varying represent, you are smart, you got the movie reference. Yeah, this is amazing, this spread. I have not invented this spread myself. This, if you refer to the never-ending story. But I found when I was, maybe that much that I was thinking, maybe yes. So practically I was thinking to create myself the never-ending spread, the story spread. And I was like, let's see if it already exists. And then I found that it did exist. So I was going to make it myself if nobody did it. So I did wanted to have a Sphinx related spread. And I was totally thinking about it. It's never any story, but thank God it was made. I didn't have to make everything. Okay, so you got the ocean here. Nice. Beautiful. 35 is the number. That is now the current moment of them. The cup energy is always watery. There means maybe some things are like emotional here. But ocean could be something else too, but I'm just saying something emotional here. The unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live it in the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Underlying beliefs. That you are like shifting better. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth and a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. Oh, my English. Sorry, I'm sometimes reading is a bit bad, but when light, deeper than deep, big dreams, discovery, when dark, subsumed, drowned, polluted, and unpredictable. The ocean displays every emotion without shame. To witness its glassy moonlit surface and its unforgiving storms is to know the full spectrum of the human experience. And study waves, touch their surface, get in the water. No matter where you live, each drop is part of the whole. The ocean is in every tear. Wow, this beautiful, like water is such an energy. This one reading gave me this information that about boundaries. Like water has no kind of boundaries actually. It is interesting. Like it's contained wherever it's contained. What is in the water, everything is floating there in the water. It's like, and then in that reading, the bubble was the boundary. But here, interestingly, the ocean is here. Whatever it means to you, it's now the archetype. Maybe it's very healing to be near the sea. Like if you have any cup-related shadow, this 7 cups, this Knight of Cups, this cup energy, you can balance it by like looking, almost like look it right into the beast. You look like right into the sea. Like that's your like a secret superpower that you should like not let. Whatever tears, maybe they water your fire. Whatever is that water that is stopping something, because that was that Gimorg energy, then start to enjoy the power of ocean. Okay, now we read this cosmic influences. Having a salt bath, that is actually totally like aura cleaning even, having a salt bath. So think about it like you are cleaning your energy field while you do the dip in the ocean. It can be very good for your whatever career, study, move, or whatever. And now Neptune is in Aries. Neptune is totally the realm and the kingdom of the ocean. Next 14 years, we have this kind of pioneering energy that you are having. This is totally pioneer energy, this Page of Wands. and Neptune in Aries is that you have to go to some paths that are not yet seen. So understand this kind of Neptune power. So this sometimes smoke and mirrors. Sometimes it's that a little bit shady or like a dreamy. But there is something with this Neptune in Aries. Even the age of Aquarius, I think that even is now starting. So this water thing is really something you could look into, because there is some shadow there. Where is this number 3 here? Leo. Cosmic influences Maat, Tot and Kepera. Maat balances the heart with the light of truth, while Tot communicates with the higher language of wisdom. Meanwhile, Kepera protects Earth as he spins the world through the cycles of change as the initiate petitioner takes the next step in his or her part of destiny. If you pull this card, these great allies are already protecting and guiding you. Notice how the qualities of truth, balance, order, wisdom, illumination, and enlightened communication weave through the stories and cycles occurring in your life in relationship to your question. Sit with these wise ones and remember. Remember is a beautiful word, because like I remember, put back things together in the right way to understand things. Wow. Turn into this guidance of these powerful Egyptian figures. Okay, so now we have a final thing, and if there's any Leo in the audience, I'm willing to make still a private reading and answer the question for some Leo, but now current feelings of a person, Leo. This one. And this one. Okay, let's see what is this first one. It is somebody skiing still in April. Okay, what is this? The sun is alone too, but it still shines. Stephen Hopkins, another wise person, says this. Let's read again. The person is thinking that this about you. The sun is alone too, but it still shines. Understanding the Leo power again. Then, Free Me by Nefex. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We can change the world, change times, oh my god, I cannot pronounce this. Rearrange them, can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. I think you should just listen to this song. My pronunciation is not the best. So, Free Me by Nefex. The person thinks you like this. And we have here Chaos. Past this one is a song. There is chaos in the way I hold it all together. I'm like an unsettled feather in a film from my past. And Dark Horse by Katy Perry. Mark my words, this love will make you levitate like a bird without a cage, but down to earth. If you choose to walk away, don't walk away. Wow, there's again this kind of getting free from a cage. The person see this kind of, you are looking for kind of freedom, and maybe going near the ocean, you start feeling this kind of. Even pilgrim end up in Santiago de Compostela, it's ending up to the sea. Like the pilgrim month is May now, and it's like the shells are connected to the pilgrim people. This really reminds me of somebody like that too. You have your hero's journey, whatever is that pilgrim. Stay on the on the light side of the life, and find the ocean that calls you. So that was now Leo reading. There's even this in the table as an object. This is not exactly Leo, this is more like a panther, but still. So is there any Leo in the audience? If not, I'm gonna clean this thing up and then I come back soon for the Virgo. Anybody now wanting to ask a question? Maybe I clean a little bit. And I wait a little bit. But I have a next reading to do, so I have to start that. You will find me very soon. If you're not asking, but thank you for being here. It's so nice to have this is the whole point of the YouTube live, like the audience can co-create. Like I don't always remember all the lyrics or something, that I just get the song in my head and then you can help me and the reading get better. We can do it together. Together is a bit better. Okay. Yes, Virgo next. Okay, see you soon. Bye.